What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost. In the aftermath of Lucasfilm firing Gina Carano for her political opinions, so many people came out and supported Gina Carano, stood up for her, called out Disney for the ridiculous hypocrisy and double standards when they have people currently employed by Lucasfilm saying far more disgusting things than anything that Gina Carano ever posted on social media. But what did we see in response? We saw the mainstream media, we saw big tech all come out to try to suppress anyone who had positive things to say about Gina Carano, and that is continuing even to this very day. Take a look at this. Now, this post was from Giancarlo Sopa. Poll: most Americans stand behind Gina Carano, oppose Disney's woke politics. Now, this is something that I covered a few days ago, maybe even a week ago, when this poll did come out and showed very clearly that people did not agree with Disney and Lucasfilm's decision to fire Gina Carano. The vast majority of people did not agree with Disney, and they thought Gina Carano should not have been fired. And when you take a look at this, you see, wow, this is really getting out there. 16,000 likes. A lot of people have liked this post. But that's not how it was just, 12 hours ago. Because Gina Carano herself brought this to our attention. Take a look. Isn't that interesting? And then a circus tent. Now, these are her screenshots. Her screenshots of this tweet that she had retweeted. Today, 3:48, 2,738 likes. And you can see that there's just a little under 1,100 total retweets. We take a look again, just what is this? This is at 4:05, so 15, 17 minutes later, suddenly very few likes, cut down to 467. That's very strange, isn't it? Maybe it was just a glitch. Maybe it was just something that happened. Well, then she was paying attention to it because she retweeted it. Look what happened after that. At 6:40, a few hours later, it's up to 2,100 again. But 9 minutes later, it's back down to 500. Twitter is actively trying to suppress and censor news in a positive light about Gina Carano. This shouldn't come as a surprise. We've seen this happen before, especially from Twitter. Back when Fire Gina Carano was trending, Cancel Gina Carano was trending, Gina Carano was over party was trending. All of those times, we saw it very specifically promoted the fake news media that were trying to spread garbage about Gina Carano, completely lying about everything that she said and misrepresenting everything that she said. And when you look at the contents of this tweet, you go here. This is what it was sharing out. Poll: most Americans stand behind Gina Carano, oppose Disney's woke politics. It's not really a surprise that a platform like Twitter would try to censor this, because that is what they are doing. They are trying to make it seem like less people have interacted with it. They are trying to push it down in the algorithm so that people don't see it as much. That's what happens when they remove tweets from these. Now, obviously, after Gina Carano blew this up, got so many people's attention, they had to stop doing that, I think. They had to actively stop trying to suppress it, and you saw the likes actually climb and rise to where they should have been in the first place. But look at this article that they're talking about. Although the year is still very in the first quarter, various celebrities and prominent figures have already fallen victim to cancel culture in 2021. Chief among them being the renowned actress and former MMA fighter Gina Carano, who had a prominent role in the hit Disney Plus show The Mandalorian. Disney chose to part ways with Carano in February, following some harsh backlash she received for sharing a post on social media. Referencing the treatment of Jews in Germany, the post merely pointed out that political demonization can lead to greater evils. And that's exactly what it was saying. It wasn't saying, well, what's going on today is exactly like what's happening then. No, nothing to that effect. All it was pointing out how it is a slippery slope when it comes to demonizing and dehumanizing one specific point of view in favor of another. Nevertheless, Disney chose to dissolve its relationship with Carano over the post in a move that, as it turns out, a majority of Americans disagree with. They go into detail about the poll itself. Over 1,000 people surveyed from February 26th to March 3rd with an error of 3.37%. That's the plus minus of that poll. So it could be 3.37% in one way or the other. That's the margin for that poll. Disney is finding itself on the wrong side of public opinion in a number of issues, from the firing of Gina Carano to the filming of Mulan in an area of China where the government is oppressing a minority group. almost 2/3 of Americans believe that companies like Disney have taken political correctness too far, a result that is probably not at all that surprising considering half of Americans believe Hollywood and its entertainment executives are biased against Republicans and conservatives. And we also talked about this before, how when they initially responded, the majority of people did think that she should not have been fired. Then they were actually told to read the post, because all they were asked of what their impressions were of her. What do you think based on what the mainstream media has reported? Do you think that she should have been fired? Still, the majority of people said no. But then when they actually read it for themselves, they said absolutely not. Overwhelmingly, 73% of people agree Disney should not have fired Gina Carano. This is what Twitter is trying to suppress. This is what they do not want you to see. They are actively removing likes from this post. It is as clear as day, very evident that it's happening. Obviously, this got quite a lot of attention when Gina Carano posted it, which is why, again, this has been rising so steadily and is now up to 16.5. But there's no denying that big tech is actively trying to suppress positive news about Gina Carano. They don't want you to know that the vast majority of normal people think that it was wrong. They want you to think that the weirdos on Twitter are the majority, when in fact, there are a small, insignificant number of fucking stupid people whose viewpoints do not represent the general population. But I just wanted to get that out there. I know a lot of people are probably going to be talking about it, but we've seen it happen with these companies. On YouTube, we see constantly the Star Wars YouTube channel is purging all of its comments supporting Gina Carano. We have even seen dislikes removed from their videos. Now we're seeing likes removed on Twitter for positive Gina Carano articles. That is actively what is going on right now. Big tech trying to manipulate how you think. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my PO box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.